Okay, you may show me your face, please. For recording purposes, you still have to show me your face for 3 seconds to 5 seconds. Don't just show, then just go home. Don't show me half face also, please. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, please show your face. Thanks, Ricky. Okay, Fiona, I can't see your full face. Thank you, Fiona. Such a pretty face and long hair. Don't want to show your face. 真是的. Thanks, Tian An. Thank you. Thanks, 子月. Thanks, 子璇。没有给我看你的脸，不好意思，谢谢。浩璇，谢谢。Who else? Thanks, 子璇。哎呦 ，better dry your hair, my dear. 等一下你冷掉，啾，等你着凉怎么办 ？Thanks, 天祥。东哲 ，is 东哲 in 啊？
He left because I keep seeing Robux.
Seriously, Dongzhe is in, right? Dongzhe is in, right?
Yeah, he is in.
But I can't see. Wait, Dongzhe, where are you?
You must press the view button.
I view already, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
子月 in already, what? 东哲, yo, hi, 东哲. 我终于看到你了. Okay. Okay, don't off it first, wait, Jeffrey, hi, Hitler. 子月, yes, bring down. I can't see your face. 子月, so sorry. If not, I will get scolded by my boss. Okay, don't mind. After that, you want to off it. Thanks, Tian An. 子璇有没有子璇? Yes. Okay, today's lesson is going to be a lot. You all have to definitely pay attention. Okay, so please, even though I'm not 100% recovering, okay, to be honest, okay, this week I got too much of martial arts and I'm on combat already. So I think I got, okay, why I say so? Okay, because it's okay, I understand. So yeah, why I say so? Because on Tuesday I was practicing, I have to go back to my station to practice armed combat in the police force to get research again. And then I was, wow, all my body was aching. And yesterday I went back for training again.
So you're a policeman?
Yes. And then Thursday I was doing Hong Quan with my younger son. Then you see my 师兄 start to do like that until my whole body boom, and then hit left and right. So no pain, no gains, guys. So, but when on Wednesday, when I was teaching my history, I was so tired. But Sunday, when I talk about Hitler and Stalin, I come back again. So, okay, guys, thank you so much for coming in. So, in case I'm a bit downwards for whatever reason, I will keep my best performance today because it's a very important lesson. Okay. So, hi, Jeffrey. Are you
NCC? Are you MPCC? You see, you're a police.
No. I'm a volunteer police. Okay. Oh. The only thing is that I do not carry a pistol. I carry my baton and my handcraft to help to police the neighborhoods. Before that, I was citizen on patrol. So now I just graduated last year as a policeman, but not like so-called, but I'm just like helping my, okay, like for example, if there's F1 or any events, okay, I will just take part or even patrolling on the street or even talk about SG secure or things like that, okay? So yes, I enjoy my work. Okay, I really can see a lot of things. Like one of the things is that one day I was at the station. I'm not sure I share with you. One of the mommy was so sad. He came, approached me when I was on duty and said, "Yes, man, can I help you? I'm here to bail my son." Very sad, right? The mom looks about 60 plus, 70 years old. Okay, so it's very sad. I have to see that. So guys, don't let your parents drop tears. And I remember last 2 weeks we are talking about Mother Teresa case, right? Seriously. Then got some even say, can I don't bail my son? I just come and see him. So that means the poor mom has been seeing the son in and out in the jail. Okay, as I told you before, I went to Changi prison before. I brought my student there to take a look at how Changi prison was. It was really horrendous. Don't ever commit any crimes. Be a good citizen. Okay. It is very, very sad to see all these type of things happening, especially these kids are very young age, and even some of them 20 plus is like my ex-student age. Okay. I ever told you one of my good students, he even commits suicide. Okay. And it was happening in the news. He used the gun and blast himself off. Very sad. So yes, I will not talk too much on all these things, but just that please concentrate now. I want to show this super important. You better take your pen and paper because later I only say once. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, all get ready, go. Okay, I already share already, right? Okay, cannot work. I already shared. Give me a minute. I thought I shared already. Okay, that's right. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's right. That's right. Okay. All right. So what kind of predictions or what kind of what do you call this? Oh my gosh. This is comprehension skills, huh? Wait. I always got problem using the tab. I hate to use iPad. Seriously, give me a minute. Yeah, I hate to use iPad. I'm so sorry. Give me a minute. I'm because the other phone is not working. Okay, let's predictions of different types. Are you ready? Get your pens to write down. What is the clue? There are totals, different types of writing comprehension skill. Whether you're IP or Express students. Okay. Uh, uh, how do I see everyone in the screen? Yeah. Why I cannot see everyone in the screen? I'm OCD. I'm so sorry. I need to see everyone in the screen. But I don't know why I cannot see everyone in the screen. Okay, never mind. Forget it. Okay, come, let's go. So title, okay, clues that tells what's the passage about. Title, not more than 7 words. Every time when you read a passage guide, you have to take notes that what is this passage about. Remember the last one we are talking about that. Do you all read through the passage for the passage B last week, that one? Have you done it? Yes? No? What I mean, no, stop. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, Okay, just moving on here. Okay, synopsis. So you saw then how, after reading the comprehension passage, you must know what is this passage about. Okay, and then who is the author is very important. And then you must know where this. So sometimes the passage is taken from some of the website or some of the storybooks or some of the newspaper or some of the magazines. So take note of this. This is comprehension skills, Okay. And I think we did it last week. The first reading is the first sentence of each paragraph is very important. Then followed by reading the whole paragraph, the whole story to understand what is it. Remember, you wait the first time you
Sure,
read.
I'm so sorry. What did I miss?
Oh, okay, that is the reason, not you. I want to
I'm
see. Were you out of the screen just now?
I got disconnected.
Oh, okay. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Because I'm using one laptop and one iPad, and I want to see everybody. I can't see everybody. Why? I want to so that I know that none of you are missing anywhere. Okay. Give me. Yeah. I think you have missed quite a fair bit.
You can't.
I can't. iPad cannot.
No, if you want to do it on computer, there's like a button to like pull the screen like more further. But then if you pull it, then the
Who is talking?
me
Who is, because I can't see all everyone. You see. I'm so sorry.
Robux.
Oh, okay. Now I can I pull out this one. Okay.
Yeah, but the presenting screen will get smaller and smaller.
Okay, so how many of you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Is Jeffrey in?
Yes, Jeffrey's in.
Who else is not in? Eric in or Eric?
Eric's not in yet.
Okay, can you can I have one or two of you tell me whoever is out of the screen? Please stop me from talking. Okay, say, hey, Uncle Raymond, Liang Ni is out already. Can you hold on? Or
Okay.
if let's say Fiona is out already, please hold on. So sometimes, because 2 days ago when I was doing history with my Set 3 and Set 4, a few of the students halfway through their line was cut off, their line was dropped, their Wi-Fi was dropped. So I have to start repeating again until I'm not fed up. Until I was so I would say until I feel so bad. No, I keep repeating for those who are already listening, and I told one of them, can you tell me if anyone is out of the group? Please tell me to stop so I can wait for him to log in, or call my colleagues that he cannot log in. Okay, sorry, you will not be able to WhatsApp me. Okay, this is the policy, so no need to ask my WhatsApp number. But at any point of time, if you cannot get in, just quickly WhatsApp or WeChat my colleague and tell him or her that the screen is out so that I can continue to add you guys in. Okay, so please take note of this thing. I'm so sorry if this thing. Okay, let me start all over again. So for the sake of learning, okay. Okay, now I'm going to be more prudent. I'm
I
so
will help
sorry.
you.
Okay, thank you, Hao Xian. Okay, no Wi-Fi. Okay, so whoever is out, and whoever is in also tell me, hey, uncle, Eric is in already. So I know total today we have 11 students. Clues that tells me what's the passage about. For example, when you're reading a passage itself, okay, Liang, that you must know this passage is, what is this passage talking about? So my advice is whether you're doing a compo or compre, which some of you are doing on Sunday, composition, creative writing, you need to give a title. But unfortunately, sometimes your comprehension passage may not have a title. So having said that, what are you going to do with it if there's no title? So don't worry, okay? So after reading through, give yourself a title. So for example, the previous story is about some kids in New Zealand playing some games. So you can say, what do you call, ancient games played by New Zealanders children, something like that. All right, synopsis is like the summary of the whole story. It is very important. Now, you guys, I think last week I told you, hey, uncle, what is the point of doing all these comprehensions? It can't get me far. Not true. It's actually train your brain to think better so that in the real world, you're able to analyze things. Okay, it can be any passage. Okay, there is a reason, or there are a few reasons why there are paper 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, it's nothing wrong with the question that why should I do 2 comprehension passage and 1 visual graphic text for express students. For IP students, you may not have visual graphic text, but I'm sorry to say, in my lessons, the next few lessons, there will be visual graphic text for the express and the NA student. IP students will have a big summary chunk of it. Then, of course, I will not neglect you, IP students. I will tell you these are the passage that you need to take note. Of course, some of you, the express and the NA student might think that, oh my goodness, I don't cover this. Please do not complain that if there's something new, but it's not in your syllabus, it's not in your exam, you take it as a bonus to learn something new. Learning, there is no full stop. I repeat myself, learning, there's no full stop, okay? So next, we move on to the passage. The author who create these books or create this passage is also important. Now, if this passage is written by some famous author, then you know that, okay, this passage is talking about what? Or you have read 1 or 2 books like this, like just now, the Hunger Games, right? Hunger Game 1, 2, and 3. And I was talking to, who is it? Liang Ning, right? Liang Ning is inside. So we are talking to Liang Ning that
Yep.
what you call that? What you call that? Sorry, the book's called 50 Shades of Grey. Liang Ning said, I will not recommend this book to any of the readers around my age group. To be honest, okay.
Actually, I would not recommend that book to anybody here, including you.
Including
Yes,
me,
I am including you.
Okay. I'm sad to say, I'm telling you, I read the first 20 pages of that book and I give up. Okay.
I don't read books.
Okay.
Thank you for giving up the book. I don't
Okay.
know whether I don't know if reading the Wikipedia of the summary of the book is counted.
Yes, it's counted. It's also counted. Nothing wrong with the
Oh, no.
book. No, seriously.
Wait, sir, sorry to interrupt. I think I just saw someone join and then left the. Like
Okay,
it
now,
became 13 because I was staring at the participants.
okay. Don't stare at the participant too much, okay?
No, I
Please.
was like about 10 seconds, then I look at the participants again. And then I saw the participants like go to 13 and then it go back to 12.
Okay, never mind. So what I'm saying that book is not difficult, or that book is not so what you call, not difficult, sorry. It's not something that out of the blue. One of the students brought the book to the school. I saw it and I did not punish the students, whatever reason. But to be honest, yes. Oh, Percy Jackson. Oh, my son and my nephew love their books, and I love the movie. All right, Dongzhe, I love the movie. Okay.
The movie sucks, but the book is good.
Yes, I agree.
Hey, don't like that. Sorry, girls and boys who are not in the list group on what I'm talking. Suddenly we are out of this comprehension.
I don't read books.
Okay, no, Hao Xian, you jolly well have to start reading books. If not, you're going to regret for the rest of your life.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
serious.
read books.
No, seriously,
Comic
trust me.
books.
Mute everyone. Okay, Jeffrey, I will not agree with you because I watched the movie. Certain parts is very interesting, very touching. Certain part is really exaggerating, ridiculous. That's supposed to be movie, but it draw the imagination and creations from the book. So Dongzhe, continue to read the Percy Jackson books. And some got one book is called what? what the Captain Underpants, and then there's one book is called what Whippery, is it? One of my nephew, that day were birthday, he showed me the books. It's about, I can't remember what is that book. My elder son also read those books. Rotterdam, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Continue. Okay, wow, you finished your whole series. All right, well done.
House of Apollo
Yes, yes. Oh, that's good.
and Magnus Chase.
I'm starting
Wow.
Magnus Chase.
Yeah, Captain Underpants was primary school. My younger son read halfway and say, Daddy is such boring. And then when you watch the movie, he even say, I give up. But you have to give credit to all these authors, guys. Who are you to judge them that they are no good? If they are no good, they will not publish books and sell it on the bookshelf and throughout the world. Okay, you have to give credit to this. Okay, all right. These are the people who spend their time sacrificing to write the books, and some even use the books and part of their books become literature books and become comprehension books. So I would say it's nothing wrong. Okay, so thank you for all your comments. Thanks, Dongzhe. I think continue to finish out your Lord of the Ring, your Harry Potter, whatever books it is. Okay, even though today is a comprehension, we are not talking about creative writing skills. As we know, in the creative writing skill, we talk about all these kind of books because we want to inspire, to impress, to express your ability to write. So same thing when you come to comprehensions, it's the same thing. You have to read about 2 to 3 times to inspire you able to write and express your writing, not to depress your writing. Now, in few weeks, I'm thinking of maybe later parts, I'll be introducing you some of the magazine and newspaper like New York Times or the Times magazines. The moment you read the passage, you might, oh my goodness, or even the IP. For those of the student, if you're IP, I will show you one of my ex-students, one of the comprehension passage, okay? Then you read it and you understand. All of you are now in set 1. If you don't start reading, I'm good luck to you. Remember, every time when think of reading is a chore, is a very fatigue, is a very lousy attitude, is my waste my time. Think of the first 5 years of your life when your mommy every night wake up and feed you. She or your daddy never think that it's a chore, it's a waste of time feeding you. The more you read, to be honest, you'll be better. Okay, this is why today I'm here. Why a lot of teachers are able to teach, because they read a lot of books. Okay, and why some people can be a top lawyer, top doctors, reading. Trust me, reading is the best hobby. If you don't read, good luck to you. I'm seriously, no joke. Okay, Dongzhe, yeah, Magnus Chase and Trials of Apollo. I heard of Trials of Apollo. I didn't hear about Magnus Chase.
I think so basically I think I'm living on a rock, but who is Magnus Chase?
Yeah, I never heard of this book before also. But I think Trials of Apollo I heard before. Now you see, my job is every time, once a while, I'll go to popular bookshop. I'll go to the library to look for books. When I say look for books, I really look at the books and then look at the fiction and non-fiction books. Because as a teacher, as an educator, I need to know different type of books to recommend my student. Oh, I see. Magnus Chase is linked to Percy Jackson. So thanks to Dongzhe. Okay, and guys, sorry, I got to move on.
The name sounds familiar.
Okay, I got to move on. Okay, don't mind, because the next few slides is very super duper important. Please do not share with your classmate. I repeat again, do not share with anybody. Okay, so now this one.
So is it confidential?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, don't mind. I move on. So remember that these questions. Now, guys, whether you're okay, can I say next time if I say everyone means I include Express, NA, and IP, unless I'm very specific. Okay, so don't ask me is it for IP or Express. Across everyone here for this student here. Is Eric still in? No, if Eric is not, no, cannot be Eric in. If Eric in, I will have to add in. Okay, so just because give me a minute. I'm so sorry. I make sure Eric is in, to be fair to my dear friend, because that slide is super important. Let me check. I don't know what happened to Eric. You can hear my voice a bit not so good. Sorry, pardon me. Okay, I'm going to start my slides again. Back to my slide. Okay. How come cannot? All right, so let's go back to the slide again. Okay, thank you. Take note of the last one. Question, there are 7 different types of questions here. Ready? Go. The first one. Fracture question. Write down, please. Can you put there the word FQ? FQ, put beside it. That means, can you do something like this? Sorry. You type FQ, all right? Then this one, you type IQ. Please, seriously, do it. Okay? Are you all doing it? Please show me your thumbs up. Zixuan, Ziyue, Fiona. Thank you, Fiona. Thank you, Tianxiang, Dongzhe, Zixuan. Thank you, Ricky. I said Raiden. Raiden is my son. I'm using his iPad. Thank you,
So
Jeffrey.
copy this, right?
Sorry?
Copy this, right?
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Hi, Eric. Is this Eric? Is that Eric? Is that Eric? Eric left.
Yeah. I think that's Eric.
I think it's Eric. Something wrong with the Wi-Fi. Okay. No, we do not have used IQ here. Sorry, Jeffrey. We don't use that here. Okay. Let me explain to you. This is for comprehension, not IQ. This is okay. First, next, move on. Next one. Excuse me, my nose. Next is inference questions. What you think and see is what you get. Okay. It's what you see is what you get. It's called WYSIWYG. Okay. Inferential questions. Now, this one is very important, especially for your history, as well as your geography, and later on, when you're in set 3, social study questions, okay, inference questions. That means, if I were to show you a water bottle, what is this? This is a red water bottle that Uncle Raymond is holding with his right hand. Okay, so you infer. Remember this, huh? Okay, next one. Can you put OQ? Use your own words question. Can you put the O and the Q beside? Just like FQ, IQ. Can you put OQ? Okay, no lifting. So when this question asks you, please use your own words. Tolong, please, you have to use your own words. Just like bodybuilder equipments of bodybuilder, musical instruments for music, something like that. Okay, so you have to use your own words. So when this use your own words, you cannot lift. The moment you leave, that's it. And remember last week I was talking about access denied, writing too much. Okay, so I seriously want all the students here, go and ask your teacher, okay, what you mean by access denied? How do you define access denied? Okay, if access denied means you write more than what they expected. To me, I don't care. The more you write, the more I'm happier. I know some of my students or even my colleague will argue with me, that's not right. But can I say, I'm not sure if I asked this already, but what's the difference between unseen prose and compre? Girl, no, you haven't asked this question. Give me a minute. My nose cannot take it. I think it's something too sensitive. Unseen prose is a passage. It's quite similar. Oh, Eric, you're in already. Hi, Eric. Hello, Eric. Can you answer me, Eric?
Eric joined.
Hi, Eric. Eric, are you there? Eric out again. Eric, okay, never mind. Okay, let's move on. Unseen prose is like, usually we use it for literature, but if that doesn't mean it's like, it can say similar to comprehension passage. Okay, okay, thanks to you. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, so unseen prose is like just a passage. It can be anything like I mentioned. It can be from books. Usually it's from a books. A prose is like a story from books that you extract out. Maybe it can be Percy Jackson's and then extract out and then you talk about it and discuss. So that is why I find in literature you need a lot of time to read. And I'm not sure. The last time when they're out of MOE, they were saying they are taking out of the teacher. I'm not sure how true it is. But if they really do this, it really do injustice to a lot of people. So, okay, seriously, because I find that the teacher is super important. So, yes, we will say that comprehension passage is similar to unseen prose because the comprehension passage you might not seen it, not necessary. Yeah, sometimes the more practice, then you will get it. So sometimes the comprehension can come from newspaper, can come from magazine, as what I mentioned earlier just now. But unseen prose itself is more to mostly from a passage to from a storybook or book, or maybe a small literature write up, a short story taken from books many years ago to showcase. Like one of them, my favorite teacher, Catherine Lim. Dr. Catherine Lim is one of the best GPA English teacher in Singapore. I'm glad that I was her student for a while, for a short period of time. And she wrote a lot of nice storybooks, and some of them was taken from there, and it can be known as an unseen prose. Okay, so yeah, I hope I answer your questions. So number 3 is very important, guys. Okay, we are running short of time. Let's move on again. Number 4, language use. Now, figurative of speech. Remember last week we talked about PMS, personification, metaphor, and similes. So why do you think the author say that the mountain was angry? So someone was telling me, I'm not sure whether was it Eric or Liang Ning or Jeffrey that is to say, or Hao Xuan, or was it Ryan, to say that this mountain is throwing out a lot of lava, spilling up, okay, things like that.
Sure, that's me.
Right, Ricky, right? That's why I know it's a guy, definitely is a guy. Okay, so sorry, yeah. Okay. So okay, we are most welcome to you. Okay, so ask me any question along, but if I cannot answer you immediately, I'm concentrating on the slide. So
Sure, what does IE mean?
IE stand for example. Oh yes, good question. When you are doing this, please do not write IE and ETC in your essay. Okay, for those of you in my Sunday class, okay, I think I did tell you before. If not, Liang Ning remind me on this Sunday class. Please do not write IE and ETC in your essay, for etc. etc. In Chinese, we can say that all our Chinese here. 爸爸买了水果、香蕉、黄梨、榴莲，然后你就会放等等 right? 等等 is okay, but you don't put there father bought durian, banana, orange, etc. You don't put ETC. Okay, you don't put IE for example. If you want to put for example, please write FOREXAMPLE. Okay, then you want to put etc. Then you should put and many more. Don't put ETC. Don't put IE in your essay. Do it this. Even your situation writing or IP students. Okay, I got IP students also like to put etc. Because you wrote a lot of words, then you just put ETC. I cannot accept it. So no. Okay, thanks. Was it Ricky asking me this question, right? So IE is for example, ET is etc. 就是等等 and many more.
Yes, sir, that's me.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So this is only 3 There are more than that, okay? So Ziye, if you ask me, right, was it Ziye? Yes. If you ask me unseen prose, sometimes they can come out oxymorons. Okay, it can come out pun. It can come out there are 36 of them. Suddenly I can't recall. Okay, it can come out like oxymoron, like the different meaning or irony. Okay, things like that. Okay, like what is this? All these things here, like they will ask you what is the irony of this. You can type in right. Things like that. So there are 36 as well. It's also inside my book. But girls and boys, if you are not sure what is figurative of speech, just type figurative of speech and type in Google. They'll list out all the 36 to 39 of them that are commonly used to day-to-day lifestyle. So one of them asked me, is idioms considered similes? Oh my God. Is idiom considered figurative of speech? Is it proverbs considered figurative of speech? It's a bit different. So I don't want to confuse you. See, language is not within 1 or 2 days you can learn. For math, you can take 1 whole month and memorize. That's it. 2 times 2 is 4 means 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, in English, it's different meanings. You really have to read a lot. So Hao Xuan, I hope I can convince you. You need to read a lot means a lot. Okay. All right. So I think last week I told you about next month I'm going for my further study, right? In SMU and my course. So certain days I have to, so sorry. Hopefully it doesn't affect on Friday because certain days I'll be attached to other place. I might come back quite late. So if I cannot make it, I'll let you know, guys. Okay. Number 5, code question. Can you put that QQ? QQ is not the meet that QQ. QQ means code question. That means you must adhere to. That means you must quote. So how many words are you supposed to quote within a sentence? Usually it's 2 to 7 words that you quote. And please, tolong 求求你，你一定要放这个 When they ask you to quote, please do this, especially in your history test. I know WA just over. I got one history student, history student, basketball. One of my students came to my place for tuition and say, Uncle, I quote no for history. Oh, good. But I forgot to put this one. You see my mouth moving there? Then how? My teacher penalized me. Oh, did he or she minus your mark? I think so. Okay. So because she's a Sec1 student, I told her before that, because last year she joined my class. So I told her, never mind. Okay. If really didn't penalize your mark, this is just a warning. But if you penalize your mark, you also cannot say the teacher is wrong. Okay, that means the teacher is very strict about this quotation. Please, when you quote, you must quote. Now, you don't take this as like, hey, uncle, you talk nonsense. Not important. You are absolutely wrong. Let me repeat this. Very important. Next time when you go to university or you go to polytechnic or JC, you need to do quotations. When you quote this thing, it's like this is said by someone, said by some famous people, that you borrow the quote and put it in. You hear someone say, I quote Lee Kuan Yew, say this, and I unquote. That means this is what I say already. No more quote by Lee Kuan Yew. And if they say, I quote from Donald Trump, that is, let's build a wall between USA and Mexico, then I unquote. This is what Donald Trump has said, and I think he's a clown, something like that. So the quote and unquote is very important. If you do not put this correctly, you might consider as plagiarism. I think was it 职业 I can't remember. 天安. No, plagiarism is a wrong thing. Okay, so you have to quote, means that I just borrow this quote and put it in. And it's so-called a copyright. So when you're doing your comprehensions, please be very vigilant and very clear that when the question asks you quote, you jolly well put this quotation inside. Okay, I talk so much. I'm not sure whether you hear me. Thumbs up if you understand. Please. You can hear my voice not very good, so don't mind. Mexican dream. I like that. Thank you, Ricky. I only see Ricky thumbs up. How about the rest? Thanks, Jeffrey and Liang Ning. Eric, you got me? Thanks, Tianan. Eric, are you there? Thanks, Yue.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Can you hear me? What happened? Is it because of the Wi-Fi? Lacking, huh?
Yeah.
You joined just now?
No, I think yes lah. Because I understand recently these few days, I think too much of underground construction going on. Okay, whatever it is, let's move on. I think most of them is a thumb up already. Thumbs up, sorry. Okay, this one, VQ. Can you put a VQ? Okay, this one, hope I got time. There is a trick to understand the vocab. I got student ask me, Uncle, you clown how do I know this word called sophisticated, abhor, or deja vu, okay, dire straits? How do I know this meaning? I never seen this. And then you not you. And then the passage expect me to know this meaning. How do I know this meaning is correct or not? Okay, there's a trick to do it. Okay, let's just listen first in case you forgot. Never mind. Just like, for example, there are 3 sentences. Okay, recently Singapore recently Singapore has improved the technology by making the Wi-Fi stronger, something like that. I just suddenly come out with you. Okay, in order to keep abreast with the current technology, Singapore must do something to upgrade it. That's the second sentence. Third, with this increase of bandwidth, everyone will be able to surf the internet better and faster. So they ask you, what is the meaning of keep abreast? What does this abreast mean? So one sentence before and one sentence after. So there's three sentences here. You see my finger, right? 3 sentences. Okay. So the first sentence, and then the meaning was abreast in here. And then here is the next sentence, the third sentence. Okay, so one sentence before and one sentence after, and the meanings of the abreast was in the middle. So roughly you can tell that abreast means is to keep up, to improve, to make sure it is able to keep to the highest level standards. So from there, you roughly can gauge and tell that this abreast the meaning. So how you do it, you need a lot of practices. Sometimes you get it correct, sometimes you get it wrong, rather than you totally zero. So VQ is very important, okay? VQ you need, that's why I say you need to read a lot, and sometimes from the moment you read a lot, you become, in Chinese we call 熟能生巧. Okay, that means you are now at your fingertips already. You roughly knows that the second and third sentence, the meaning of it, and what it is. Sorry, my dog is very naughty. He want to open my door. So I just want to close the door, sorry. He keep
Wait
trying
a
to...
second. Did you teach your dog to open doors?
No! He just want to push the door and open it up. I only ask him to sit and go to pee, that's all. Okay, let's go to the... Okay. So let's go to this one. You have to know what is FQ. Later you have to tell me whether it's an FQ or IQ, not the intelligent quotient. And then you have to tell me, is it the OQ? Okay, is it LQ? LQ language Q or QQ? Okay, let me go back to this one here. See whether I can get out. Uh-oh. Can I just stop the things? Okay, just put it here, guys. All these 7Q will last you all the way to your even your university or even your higher learning. Okay, so please take note of all these things. Okay, by right, usually I don't introduce so early to all of you, but I think why not we do it here. Okay, next one will be, I think the words itself is too big already, so I make it smaller. See whether I can make it still small. Okay, that would be good. Okay, the last one you can see is SQ. Okay. Now for express at NA is 80 words. For IP, I'm not sure the rest of the IP student, Fiona, I'm not sure whether your teachers, if I'm not mistaken, for set 1 and set 2, it should be 100 words to 120. When you go to set 3 or set 4, you go to 150 words for IP student. So I want the rest, those who are in the IP in this class here, please let me know how many words you're supposed to write for summary writing. No, not now, not now. Okay.
No, I never finished copy yet.
Did I unshare the screen?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait. Now is it better?
Yes, it's better.
Okay,
Thank you.
so sorry. So okay. Fiona and a few of them who is in IP. Jeffrey also in IP, right? Jeffrey, are you in IP? Jeffrey.
Me?
Yes. Are you in the IP? Your sports school, right?
Yeah.
Are you in the IP?
This are only in secondary 2, but most likely yes.
Huh? Yeah,
Yes,
now it's set 1, right?
Yeah.
IP, right?
Set 1 I don't know, but I'm in the honors class.
I remember that time those whoever go to sports school usually are IP student. Unless they change, I'm not sure. Okay, never mind. Okay, so Jeffrey, just take note now. Let me know. Let Uncle Raymond know. Okay, Fiona, I think it's a very straightforward. You will not be 80 words unless they change again. Unless different IP school has different. For RGS, right? Fiona, you're from RGS, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So how many words? Have you started doing comprehension summary already?
No.
No, never mind. I believe your school will sell some of the past year 10-year series book, right? Okay. And if you have 师姐, anyway, at Raffles are all girls, 师姐. Okay. And I don't know what CCA you take. Ask them, hey, 师姐, how many words do you write for summary writing? Of course, you do this. You ask the set 2, the set 3, and the set 4 if you know them. You don't go and purposely go and do it. Ask, hey, excuse me, can I ask you? Hello, excuse me, can I ask you? This is not survey, okay? So what about SCGS? Is SCGS an IP school? Yes? So yeah, is it? Yes, then you have to check. I think it start off, you will definitely not be 80 words, if I'm not mistaken. So I remember. Oh, okay, so it's a mixture. Now you see a lot of changes. I'm so confused now. This year Premier 6, their T-score also changed to new system. student mommy and daddy come and ask me, how do you find the grading system? To me, I feel it is S, start with S, end with K. I don't say anything about that, okay? All I can say, the system doesn't look good to me, okay? Nothing wrong to mix a class with different caliber, but then again, I still prefer the old way of the PSLE T-score. That's what I feel, okay? Why they change? Because I'm not the I'm not the minister of education, so I don't know why he changed. Is it changed for the better? That I don't know. But if this thing were to continue for the next 30 years, children, it will affect your children. It will affect Uncle Raymond's grandchildren. So there's two choices. Either you suck thumb, you continue with the new system, or you migrate out of Singapore. So your choice. Why I don't know, I change. So Ziye, please check with your teachers, because summary skill will be taught later on, maybe in term 3. Some will be faster in term 2, but because Set 1 now there is no exam, so they might go slow pace. But I would prefer to introduce to y'all a bit faster if y'all don't mind. So at least you get the feel and understand. Summary skill is the most important for Express and any student. Total they have 15 marks. For IP students, some of them, because I taught 3 different IP schools, some of them got 20 marks, 25 marks, okay, or even the maximum I think is 25 marks. I don't see 30 marks. So it's a very heavy wastage. Okay, so you do not look at this just like that, okay? Oh, you got summary already, yeah? Ziye, can you stop it that you say you don't have children? Come on, because of all of your thinking, all of you, not you, then Singapore become underpopulations already, low birth rate, then how? Your daddy, mommy, and Uncle Raymond next time already, 谁来照顾我们? Robots, Robots, thanks, Hao Xian, you see lah, Robots, you see now really Robots already lah. Thanks to you, Hao Xian, you see really Robots already. Okay, so there is a summary, is it? Ziye, your teacher taught you summary already,
Robux.
Okay, stop it. You see lah, tonight I got nightmare already. Yes, but not in the exam. Oh, okay. Wow, you see? So I was right, you see? Some school already so-called kiasu to start off. Nothing wrong, Ziye, right? Yes, Ziye, nothing wrong, It's good, Okay, it's good to be there and able to work well on that. Okay, so keep it up. I think your school are doing a very good job to start off with summary skill, because I was about to tell you all, because summary skill need to write sentences, right? Obviously. So that's why my magic words to all of you. Okay, some of you, Dongzhe, maybe you're new, but I think Dongzhe, yes, you were in the CWS last week. I'm not sure I mentioned. Every sentence must be 12 to 15 words. Now, very simple. For 80 words, is definitely 10 words per sentence. Stop the E already, Hao Xian, don't mind, Okay, these few minutes are very important, Later we can play around, don't worry, So take note of that, okay? But for IP students like Ziye and Fiona, and who else in Jeffrey, so you need to be 12 to 15 words. Okay, in the old syllabus for O level, okay, it's 15 words. So you see 15 words per sentence is equal to 150 words. Agree? So correct now, it's a very easy calculation, 50. So that means you need to write 10 sentences, right? Yeah, math. Okay, I hate math anyway, but that's what I mean. So for example, Ziye is a girl. Ziye is a girl who likes to go to school with her friends. 14 words. So why? Why is that? 14 words? Why is it not 8 words? Why not 5 words? There's a reason for that, because 150 words is, by right to me, is reasonable in the old syllabus of O level. But I do not know why they now change to 80 words. In fact, a lot of students complain, wow, my goodness. No, I'm reading Hao Xian things. Okay, Hao Xian, let's stop already. All of you do not type to me anything. Pay attention to this one. It's very important. I know I will repeat in a few months' time for this one, but let's hold on to this. It's very important, just in case when your teachers start to introduce summary before before the March holiday, at least you have a head start to know what is summary writing, because summary writing is super important, not just for your Set 1 to Set 4 or even your JC, but all the way to your university. Imagine you are writing a thesis of 10,000 words to your professor. and your professor wants you to summarize it into 100 words or even 150 words or 200 words. This is a very norm. That is why I say 150 words is quite reasonable. That is a reason why the IP students are now trained to write 150 words for set 3 and 4. I'm not sure about set 1 and 2, okay, but so far for the past 3 IP school I taught is like that. That's how it works. But unless they start changing again, I don't think so. So Fiona and Ziye, that is your duty now to really go and be more proactive and check with your senior, or even go to your bookshop and look for the 10-year series. I'm not interested for set 1. If you can check on the set 1 10-year series, go and look at it. But I'm talking about the set 2 and 3 and 4. That's why I say 150 words. It's okay. You need not have to know any senior. Why don't you ask your teacher then? Teacher, may I ask, set 2, is it 150 words or set 3 150 words? If any of the teacher come and tell Ziye, why you ask so much? Go and do your set 1 can already. Why you ask about set 2 and set 3 for what? You're not even set 2 yet. Why you ask all these kind of questions? You think I'm very free to answer you, man? You think all these things, man? Please come and tell me. Seriously, come and tell me. I will give a peace of mind to the teachers, okay? I don't think any teacher should do that. If a student is very inquisitive to ask all these things, the teacher should give all the best information to the students, because the students are hungry for knowledge and want to know more. If any teacher were to tell you, hey, please don't ask this kind of question, you haven't passed your set 1, you ask set 2, set 3 for what? To me, I will look at it differently. I would think that, well done. You are looking for your future. You are planning for your future. This is what I see. I told you already. I always give my student a benefit of doubts than to say that you guys are wrong. Okay, so children, take note of this. There are 7 Q. So can we go together? All right, let Uncle Raymond go through again. Take note. First one is FQ. Is it FQ? Facture. Second one is IQ, inference questions. Third one is QQ, own words. Sorry, why am I talking? This one, sorry, it's not QQ. It's supposed to be OQ. Sorry, I typed it wrongly. So it's OQ for number 4. I'm so sorry. Sorry, for number 3, OQ. For number 4 will be LQ, language. This is number 4 and number 7. Wait, let me finish first. Sorry. LQ, and then number 5 will be quotation, QQ, and VQ and SQ. Now, out of these 7, let's say we don't take about, okay, cannot, I must take all. So out of these 7, which one? Why not UYOQ, UYOWQ? What is that? what WQ? What? I don't know what you mean by that. Use your own words questions. There's this one, number 3. Sorry, number 3. So if you ask me which one is the most important, okay, out of this 1 to 7, it's definitely number 7. But if you take away number 7, 1 to 6, which one is the second most important? To me, it's number 3. Okay, number 1 and 2, you still can refer to your comprehension passage. Number 4, you roughly know is, let's say, it was raining cats and dogs. Why do you think the author used, sorry, no, I'm talking about simile, sorry. Ziye was as happy as a lark. Why do you think the author used as happy as a lark? So it's used similes. So it's describing that Ziye is so happy, it's on cloud 9, that is so happy that it's not just happy, it's beyond happy. All right, so quote question is a very straightforward. It's either you quote correctly or wrongly. If you quote wrongly, it's either you don't understand the passage or you did not read enough. Okay, vocab questions, I told you there's a trick. 1 sentence before and 1 sentence after, and look at the meaning of that words. If the meaning is in the sentence, then you ask me what happened, the meaning is at the last part. Don't worry about all this. You might seem very confusing. Only when we go into the passage, then Uncle Raymond explain to you. All right, so summary questions is definitely important. Okay, it's definitely 100% important, especially you're going to do your HI, history investigation, your geography investigations, your social study, your project in your JC. Summary question is super important. The answer are facts from the case. So we are talking about this factor already. Most of the time, you can copy the answer from the passage. That is facts, ma. So you use.
So do we need to copy this as well?
No. Okay, this one no need. Just now this one, yes please. Okay, sorry, this is not QQ, number 3, So I don't want to take out the slide and then type again. So sorry, Okay, so all no, Okay, let's go. Oh, lagging, So okay, I think Our dear friend's laptop is lagging. I don't know why recently my laptop also lagging. My wife, Auntie Christine, also lagging. And yeah. Okay, then you ask me, by right in any comprehension passage or your compo or whatever you use must be always 8W and 1H. Then you say, why, how come you leave out about these three? Which, whose, and whom was not used? Now we are talking about secondary school level already. Now, whose and whom is the lowest ability questions. The higher ability question is usually what, why, and how. If I ask you when, the time, well, this one is a giveaway marks one. If you ask you where, is also a place, giveaway marks one. The most difficult is the what. The what is a hybrid. Listen, I repeat myself. What is a hybrid between why and how? What do you want from me? So it's a reason, and I don't know. What I want from you is the reason I'm not happy with you, and I'm going to kill you. I'm going to beat you. So there's a method and the reason. So that's a what. So always take note of this.
Chill.
Okay, chill. Okay, chill. Okay, yeah.
Wow.
All right. So thanks, Lang. I'm just giving an example. So what does the writer think hell is? Okay, did he really go to hell before? So what? So it's a what, the reason. What then is the writer ideas of heaven? Huh? Okay. Right, next one. The next question, we are talking about inference question. Hey, pay attention, with all this here. What do you think? What you see is what you get. Inference means what can you see that the author is doing? Of course, in the passage, you can't see that, but they will give you some descriptive word, right? The words is to tell you. Then one of the best things to identify is adjective lah. Okay, so you have to see how can you feel about his body language. Hello, uncle, is comprehension what I mean by body language? This is not a movie. This is not Percy Jackson movie that you can see that guy got the horn coming out, or the half man, half goat, or don't know what, the guy's monster. Percy Jackson was want to save the mummy, right? Correct now, Dongzhe? I watch. Okay, so then they got this whirlpool. Suddenly the yacht nearly want to spin around by the whirlpool. Then the monster came out. Or, right, correct now, Dongzhe? Okay, what did the grandfather clock remind the author? Remember, I think Dongzhe, Liang, some of you are in the CWS about my grandfather clock. So what did the grandfather remind me as the author? Me, I was the one who wrote the passage. I feel that, okay, my grandfather went through thick and thin during the Japanese occupations. And I feel that my grandfather deserved much better life than what he is now, okay? And then it's true, I think your grandparents and my grandparents don't really live a luxurious life a lot compared to my generation and your generations. So this is like you're inferring to it. You feel about it. You have to look in the passage and really feel the aroma. Use the 5 senses. Okay, the movement, the gesture, the actions, behavior, and the characteristic. So how Xian, you really have to read and use your imagination. So like Dongzhe, I don't need to say already. If you are reading the books and watching the movie, and some of you do that, can tell me, hey, the book is better, uncle. Don't watch the movie. It's really lousy. That means you already start to identify, start to have your creative juice coming in, and start to differentiate. Hey, look, I think reading will draw a better imagination. I was very disappointed when I watched the movie. I was imagining Percy Jackson like that, but suddenly in the movie, he was like this, like that. Hey, come on, it doesn't make sense to me. So that means if you have this kind of ideology style of thinking, that means you are thinking ahead. Good luck, well done. Not sarcastic. That means you go ahead and do. Please let your imagination run. If anyone's, including your parents, say stop thinking that way, stop. What did I say? Stop anyhow things. So that's why you see today. Excuse me. That's why you see today why Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, Sir Isaac Newton, or even Steve Jobs, or even Bill Gates, or whoever, Amazon's founder, Alibaba founder, they always think of a lot of ideas. Or even, okay, unfortunately, Nokia, you know the Nokia handphone, right, was one of the best. But why today Nokia fell down and took over by others, like Samsung and LG? You cannot stop your imagination. You start to build up on it. Okay, so this.
But Nokia have actually one selling point.
Please.
You want to know what is it?
Yes. Please.
I'm actually an old Nokia user and everybody laughs at me.
No, I support Nokia the button. I hate the Android phone because when you press the number button, I can feel it that I know which one to type. Of course, now with the iPhone, the phone you can swipe and do the thing. Yes, Liang Ning, can you continue?
Anyway, the selling point is right. It's very durable.
Yes, it's too durable.
It's marketed as almost indestructible when you drop it to the floor, and of course the floor will crack.
But
That's
what's the
advertisement.
point? If every phone is so good, then nobody will buy new phone. You get what I'm saying?
Nokia, like if you use a car and run over it, it can hold a truck. You
Yeah,
put the
but-
like
I
the
saw this
phone.
other
If you
video.
put
it's all
Nokia phone
fake.
under.
I saw
Oh,
this
really?
other video.
Eric, you think so?
Hey,
Yeah, no, some phone, yeah, Nokia, some phone is good. Yeah, I agree with you, Eric, at some point. But what is the point? You see, when you get a good phone, and then 没有生意了咯，每个人就是用那个。It's not wrong. If you ask your parents or your grandparents, they will know. Okay, don't mind mute the mic. 70 years in the 1970s and 80s, there was black and white color TV. They got this very popular brand called Telefunken. It's made from Germany. The TV was so good that it can last for 10 years and the TV is still in good condition. And unfortunately, the company went bankrupt. So you tell me, so is it good to be this way? You realize that day I want to buy a Samsung Tab. So I know this guy, you know, those shops in HDB flat, they sell this handphone. So this guy is my friend, is called Aming. I say, Aming, hey, how this tab, how long it lasts? Then he very frank to me. I say, Raymond, you should know all the tab may last only the most 3 to 4 years. Then what's the point? I buy so expensive tab for what? I'm going to use it for my next 6 months to 1 year to study for my course only, and then to watch these PDF formats to read my notes and pass my exam. That's all, because I cannot see on small screen. Then he suggests then you buy a cheap one. But anyway, to be honest, it will last the most 3 years. Huh? Why like that? He said because of battery. You see? So nothing wrong, Eric. Okay, whatever you say is not wrong. Okay, I always welcome feedback and answer to improve. Okay, all right, so let's move on. So next thing, okay, we are quite behind time. Using your own words, what did the author's parents want to convey their feelings toward David when they refused to let him learn skateboarding? So using your own words in this sentence and pay attention to the italic words. Okay, where's the italic to be honest? Refuse, I think refuse. Okay, so these are italic words. So they object, against, reject, to let David to pick up, play, attend skateboarding. You see? So they refuse to let him learn skateboarding. So this quote here, you have to change it. You say what the author say, parents want to convey their feelings toward this. So you have to change it. They object, they against. So this is another way of using adjectives and vocab words to do it. So take note. So this is your own words. When they say pay attention to italic, you jointly will have to change it. By who or by who. If you don't change it, you use it, it's a straight away 0. Take note. I'm introducing all the QQ question to you already. Language use, okay, figurative of speech. This one is very important. So why did the author say the mountain was angry? Okay, I mentioned it. What language was he using to describe? So when you see children, what language? You don't go and write to me and say he used English language. You don't laugh behind your mic now. Okay. I missed the part where I'm laughing. I laugh a lot. I don't know which part I'm laughing. I'm so sorry. Okay. So when they say what language you use, he used English language to write. Okay. I got one student in my previous school. He was asking, why did the author angry? You know how he replied to my colleague? Don't ask me. I'm not the author. I do not know why he's angry.
Smart.
Technically, it's not wrong, correct or not? Correct or not? Technically, it's not wrong. What? He really wrote like that, no? And then he was laughing away. Then I was so shocked. I went to his dad and said, hey, bro, why are you laughing? 来，你来看。He was speaking in Mandarin seriously. 你看我这个学生写什么? They say, why did the author... I think it was a English literature books. Seriously, he was using a literature book. Why did the author angry? I'm not the author. I do not know why is he angry. Technically, it's not wrong. But actually, he's asking, he's angry because his mom threw him out of the house.
I have a better one. Why is the author angry?
Yeah.
I don't know the answer because I wasn't in school since primary 1.
That one is considered plain truant. And do you know every Singaporeans, all kids from primary 1 is a compulsory to go to school. If any student do not go, it's not any student, what I'm talking. If anyone that is at age of 6 or 7 or 8 who is not going to primary school, the parents will get fined or jailed, if I'm not mistaken. I happened to attend once in my previous case. I have to knock on the door and ask why your grandson is not going to school. You know how the grandfather answered me? I'm so sorry. My son, his father is in Changi prison. I was like looking at him blank, and he was my resident. I said, I didn't know I have to go to school. So obviously it's not grandfather and grandmother fault, ma. Daddy is in the prison. Then the poor boy, the mommy run away. So I said, okay, never mind. We will help you to arrange. Straight away, the grandfather said, who is going to pay the school fees? Who is going to buy the school uniform and all these things? Don't worry. Why she run away? Imagine that the husband is so useless on drug, on loan shark, gang fight, cause a lot of problem. Do you want to continue to live with this kind of husband? Or maybe it's not the husband's fault. Maybe it's the wife who is a gambler, drug addict, and things like that, and both are wrong. Okay, I have students like that. Both parents are separate, one in the prison, one ran away, and poor boy had to stay in boys' home. So that's life. Okay, so go back to this one. So what language is he using? So you must use this. The language is used in personification. Okay, what is the language used in paragraph 3 where Mrs. Richfield say, I am as happy as a lark. I just won the first prize. So which one? Jane built an iron curtain between us. What does it means? Personification, simile, or metaphor? Iron wall. No, it's not iron wall. Iron curtains, you will learn in set 4 for Cold War between East Germany and West Germany. Iron curtain referring to a war, which is not wrong, what you say just now. It's a war.
Who won?
Sorry?
Who won?
I actually hesitate to answer you. I know the answer. But in 1988, the war between East Germany and West Germany finally broke away and independence. I wouldn't say you will say the Democratic won the war, the Communists lost the war, because the war was built from the USSR. At that time was a communist country until 1988 or end of 1988, the beginning of 1989, USSR transformed to Russia, the Republic of Russia, then becomes democratic. So if you ask me, I would say the Democratic and the Republic of the West Germany won the war. Of course, it freed and then becomes merged together. So now you ask me, remember the North and South Korea got the 38 parallel. So they built the wall between both sides. It's a fence, and they got a lot of mines, land mines, all these things. But then who is winning? Whether is it the Doraemon, which is the North Korea, the Xiao Ding Dang, I call him Xiao Ding Dang, the Kim Jong-un, or the South Korea? Who won the war? Who will give in? So it's a question mark. So to answer your question, was it Ricky or Jeffrey? Anyway, this is not a war between about leadership. It's between a family being separated. Not nice. Seriously, it's not nice. Okay. My advice is do not play any communist music and song. Okay, it's not very good, especially. Okay, that in my opinion. Okay, it's nothing wrong. But if your teacher will take it seriously, I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's go through this. So it's a metaphor to describe it. Okay. Let's move on again. Quote questions. Write down the author words. Quote must have quotation mark. Remember, I told you many times. One of my students was penalized for not doing a quote. Okay. It's sometimes okay to have fun. It's okay. But I'm so sorry to say, not your fault. Some teachers take it very personal, very serious. I don't know why now. Life is already... No, guys, do you realize life is already FML already, right? Why you want to make your life WTF and WTH? And don't be GG.
FML?
Yeah. You know what's FML?
No.
Freak my life. Okay?
I'm really under a rock.
Not the other way. I know some of you are thinking of the other way. No. Don't ever have negative in your life. If you start to talk about negative, good luck to you. Then don't come for my class anymore. I don't want negative. I want positive.
Sure, last time I got detention by saying chill to the teacher.
You just say the word chill, you went for detention?
Like stay back for like half an hour.
Just because you say chill to the teacher?
Yeah.
What does chill means?
Hey, cool, man, cool. Relax, bro. Come on. Get it? Now you got it, Liang Ling? Hey, Ricky,
Say that again slowly.
Yes.
Ricky, I think your teachers is not an American type. He's more on a British or maybe a typical Asian type. Because chill is more an American way of saying, hey, come on, man, yo, bro, what's up, man? Cool, man. Correct, not Ricky?
Yes.
What's wrong with that? That's why you take life so serious. Unless, Ricky, you say all the vulgarity to your teacher, then you deserve more than punishment. You might get caning. Do you know that? So mind your words, okay? So, but nothing wrong with chill. Then you give him chili lah. Okay.
Lamau.
I'm so funny. Just because of that, they put you in detention.
Like
Serious-
just stay back.
Just because of that, is it?
I honestly don't know why.
Oh, did you tell your mommy and dad?
No.
Wait. Something wrong with my mic. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Ricky?
Yes.
Did you tell mommy and daddy about this?
I think she's just very strict. That's why.
No. My question to you, did you tell mommy and daddy about this?
No, honestly, it's like okay.
No, to me, it's not okay. Like. You strict is nothing
Because
wrong.
I said like chill in quite a loud voice, I think, and I think she don't like that.
Now, there's one thing, but there's no reason to send you for detention just because of saying chill.
No, she didn't send me for detention. She just asked me to stay back for a while.
For what?
So she can talk to me. Like,
Did she talk to you?
yeah, she did.
And what did she tell you? She asked you to spell 100 times chill?
No, she just told me to like.
See, I like you.
Be
So
more
what,
like
what
serious.
happened just now? Hao Xian was talking about Roblox. Hao Xian, later after this today class, I want you to stay back for half an hour. I need to talk to you.
Okay. I will stay back until 10 o'clock.
Sorry, Ricky. I cannot accept this part here. Okay. To spend half an hour to talk to you about chill is simply you can just say, okay, just don't say it next time. Okay, your half you can do unless it's like a very defiant, you never hand in homework, you're rude in the class, you take out your handphone, all these things. But the word chill doesn't come.
Cause like they were copying something and then like my friend told a joke, so I laughed really loud, and then like she told me to like keep quiet in a really like serious voice, so like say chill.
Oh, so you say to her chill lah, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, chill. Okay, maybe you can say this is quite a bit wrong. Rather than say, you should say, I'm so sorry, teacher. It's my fault. Chill. Okay. In my school, some of my students say, hey, come on, Mr. Xiong, hey, relax lah, cool, man. Okay, stay back. I'm going to talk to you. Move, come on. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I seriously,
And then the teacher's like, this, my friend, is a boarding school, not a school for little tourists like you.
I don't know what you're saying, but I don't get it. But anyway, just move on now, Ricky. Just remember, since this teacher is very strict, so in future, if you say anything to you, say, I'm so sorry, teacher. Okay, then don't say the word chill anymore, because some teachers are very, not say strict, are very particular with certain words. So can I use the word respect? That's it. Just like how Xian just now was talking about Roblox. To me, I find it's okay, you just talk. But when I ask you to be serious, you serious, that's all. Okay, that's me. Maybe you think that I'm very kind or gentle. No, but when I'm serious, good luck to you. I have students who see me how I so-called torture my children. When I say torture my children means I really give my peace of mind to them.
Hi, I'm back.
Okay, yes. All right, let's move on. This is called the quotes. Answer must be accurate. Every word must be relevant and necessary. Okay, so like Hal explained to the writer, so quotes, something like that, 1 or 2 words. Now remember, if you talk about consecutive words, means you must 2 words consecutively use, don't separate. Now vocab type is different types of clues to look at. So look here. The words around the words adhere to the grammatical clues, rules and regulations, situation, what is happening in the situation. As you are now in the new school, okay for example, look here. As you are now in the new school, first sentence, you must adhere to the rules and regulations in this school. Second sentence, do not attempt to break any of these laws in this school. So what does this adhere to means? Oh my goodness, chill. I never seen this word in my life, man. So never mind. Let's see how you look at. I'm not sure. Can I just show our thumb? How many of you have not seen this word before? Appear. Anyone? Do you know what's the meaning of appear to?
Which one?
Appear. Here, this word appear. Eric?
Yeah, I see before.
Okay, so what does it mean?
Like say adheres the rules, right? Like about that means like follow the rules.
Okay, thank you so much. How about Dongzhe? What do you mean by appear to? Thank you, Eric. Dongzhe, what do you mean by appear to? No, there, no, nobody there. Tianxiang, what's the meaning of appear to? Do you know the meaning? Ziye, how about you? Jeffrey? Nobody want to answer. Okay, then answer.
What's the question again?
What's the meaning of this appear? Who is that? Hao Xuan.
Hao Xuan.
Yeah, what's the meaning of that, Hao Xuan? Appear?
And what?
What's the meaning of this appear means?
I think I like heard it in school like yesterday or what.
Oh, okay. So what is the meaning?
I think it's like, oh, is it a verb?
No, don't care about what is the meaning. What is the meaning of this appear? So just now Eric mentioned about following something, right? Liang, yes.
Adhere right means stick to, right?
Okay. I didn't say it's correct or wrong. Okay. Anyone want to give it a go?
Can I give an example?
Yes, please.
It's like to oneself to observe adhere to the rules, because I wrote it in my notebook.
Okay. As you are new in the school, so when you are going to a new place, to a new factory, to a new office, to a new school, to a new environment, or let's say you migrate to a new country. Okay. So next thing is that you must adhere to the rules and regulations. So when the keyword is rules and regulation in this school. So the third sentence is do not attempt to break any of this law in this school. Then the next one, the fourth sentence might say, if you do, you will get punished. So this up here means that you must strictly follow, you must carry out in accordance to what you are supposed to do. You must follow strictly. You must tie to the rules and regulations. You must be able to understand what are the do's and the don'ts of the rules and the regulation in this school. So this app here. So now you understand what I mean by the one sentence before this app here, and the sentence of this one, and one sentence after the word app here. So you're able to find the meanings of the here. I repeat again, okay? Listen, follow the practice. Oh, thanks, Dongzhe. Oh, I didn't see your, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see your chat group. So sorry. Yes, Tianxiang, follow. Yes. Besides follow, you must know, it's not just follow diligently, follow disciplinary, follow accordingly. Now this is called adhere to the rules and regulations. Guys, no matter you like it or not, as long as you're Singaporean, you go to SAF, the Singapore Armed Forces, you have to adhere to the rules and regulations. Means they will say, guys, today you book out, tomorrow you book in at 2359. You know what's the meaning of 2359? You have to better adhere to this rule. Anyone's after 2359 come in, you get punished. Means 2359 stands for 11:59 p.m. That's called.
But what if I come in at 11:59:59?
You mean why must you come in before or on the dot at 2359? Is it?
Yeah.
This is a rule. You have to follow.
Yeah, but then what if it's appear at 2359?
Exactly on the dot, is it?
Yeah.
You will not get punished lah. Because you say 2359, I just step on the ground, I just enter to the camp, you cannot punish me. Because
but then what if the clock says? But then what if the clock says
000?
00?
Good luck.
0005.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck to you lah. You'll go
But
for
then,
detention.
but then the clock is fast by 5 minutes.
Prove to me lah. Prove to me. Usually not in the camp, they will not want. They'll go accordingly one. Trust me. So it's better that your clock, your watch, faster than 5 minutes than slower than 5 minutes. True enough. So this is the rules. Adhere to the rules. Okay. Good questions, Liang Ning. So is that's life? This you have to adhere to. Okay. So devastation got 3 meanings here. You see? So how are you going to do destruction and rebuilding, destruction or rebuilding, or rebuilding or destruction? So which is what? So I'm just giving the example last time to my set 4 students. So they're asking me of these questions. Okay. Now, you might look at this one very alien. What you mean by ASS, DRC, or Azar, or Uncle Raymond called Rapids? So guys, take note. Whether you are Express, NA, or IP students, I have 3 different types of methods to be used for your summary writing. Whether you like it or not, my job is to give you all these 3 different types of method for summary writing. At the end of the day, when you are completed with these 3 different type of methodologies, the methods that you're going to use is your choice to choose whether you want to use SSS DRC, Azar, or Rapids. Okay? Most of the time, people don't like my these Rapids. They find that I'm very lawsaw, very long-winded, very detailed, very kiasu. Some will use it. Okay, I just leave it. So some prefer to use ASSDRC. Some find that Azar a bit confusing here and there. But because of my these Rapids, it's actually the combination of these 2 plus a bit of my other things. So it's a bit different. So what you want to know more of this, don't worry. This one you want to copy down, you can copy down, but don't worry. Slides and notes will be given to you free for this one. But when I'm going to do it, definitely not so fast. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So now let's go back to this question here. A quick one. I'm not sure you've done your homework already, so I'm going to go through with a couple of 10 over minutes. Let's go to the where's my lesson 7? Okay, let's go to lesson 7. Okay, lesson 7. This is a new. Can you show me your thumbs up? Did you receive this comprehension passage, please? Ricky, yes. Can I go one by one? Huh?
Yes.
Thank you, Zixuan. Sorry, I have to see the chat group. Right? Oh my goodness, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I need to go to see the chat group. Where's my chat group? 子轩，等一下啊，子轩有没有？天安有，天安 receive already. Okay, 子轩，东哲 do you receive? 子夜 receive? 浩璇 just type it in for me, Ken. I need to know your response. 子夜 Eric, 天安 Jeffrey.
Can you say again?
Do you receive this passage here? Wilson's Elvin's Manley's lived all his life from 1865 to 1931.
I mean, what's the question?
Yeah,
Well, Jericho's Belmonts were an average of 120 inches of snow falls each winter. Wilson liked snow so much that he spent his whole life studying it. And because of this, everyone in Jericho's called him Snowflake Manley. So this is actually, see, the article below is on Snowflake Manley, one of the first known photographers of snowflakes. Okay, now you know snowflakes got different patterns, right? Okay, yes. Okay, all receive it. What if I Chinese? What if I Chinese? Sorry, I don't know what you mean by that. So, yeah, it's so cute the way you're Chinese. Okay, so all right. So this is a passage here, is a facture. Section C is always facture. No, that was just now. Okay, sorry. All right. So sometimes a bit slow when I read your chat group message. I'm so sorry, guys. So his mother managed to buy him an inexpensive microscope. So you see, it's because of this famous guy who were going to really can look at this snowflake and realize the snowflake got different patterns, got different things. And do you know, because of snowflake different patterns, they come out with also fashion design in your clothing, in your wallpaper, and in different parts of the decoration. Even in when I'm doing my website, they also snowflakes for certain parts of my website. Then later I took out in the previous on my website. Okay, so this is a passage here. Okay, I believe you all read already. Okay, so I don't want to spend too much time here. Now, how did Wilson get his nickname? So what do you think? Which Q is this? It's definitely not SQ, right? It's definitely not a summary question, right? So how is the, can you circle it? How Shen, circle for me. I'm lazy.
Is it QQ?
Sorry, wait. Circle for me. The how.
Okay.
The master and three slave. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
It's quick lah.
I'm
Circle for me,
circling.
Bro, why is everybody copying the anime?
You can't see, right? Wait, because it was a change last time.
Thank you. How?
Oh, yeah.
So that's the master. And which are the three slaves? Get, nickname, and snowflake. Yes, thank you. Okay,
Stop.
I don't want the circle, please. Take away the circle. Don't mind, no, serious. I got not enough time already. Okay, so just now people were asking me, is it a QQ? How did Wilson get his nickname from Snowflake Bentley? QQ. Okay, I wouldn't say anything first. So write down first, QQ. So if all agree with what Liang Ning said, then put QQ. If you disagree, you can put FQ or IQ or OQ, own questions. Or is it VQ? All right, let's move on to the next question. Okay, take away your circle. Okay, this one here, of course you can use it now. Quotes and expressions. Now this quote, straight away you know is QQ, right? Agree? Now you understand why I tell you one master and three slave. Now it can help you, right? Now when you do your second time, now you know, okay? Expression from paragraph. Okay, good. One more. Suggest, that's it. Okay, you want more of that? Can. Thank you, Hao Xian. So with this code, you can straight away go to paragraph 2 and look for your answer. Don't waste time looking for paragraph 1, paragraph 3, paragraph 4. Okay, last time in the old syllabus, they do not tell you which paragraph. They will just tell you code and expression, and you're going to search for it like hell. Sometimes it can be in paragraph 1, in paragraph 3. So it's like, yeah, oh my goodness, very tedious, right? Now, they specifically ask you, go to paragraph 2. So that's why it's called the one master, which is code. Now I know this is code. It's called QQ. So I'm going to code based on paragraph 2. I'm going to go to zoom in, the focus on paragraph 2 and look for the answer. Take away, please. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Well done, man. Hao Xian. This is the way. He tried to draw what he saw, but after 300 drawing, he was still dissatisfied because the snow crystal melt before he could copy all the details on paper. So very good. Okay, what? Then, which are the three states for underline, expression, suggest, the characters? Well done. Hao Xian, you got it. I hope the rest of the 10 students, you get what he doing. So I know some of my students, after 1 year later, they decided not to do this. Some even find it very childish. Some that find it, no. Take away, please. Thank you. So some of them say, Uncle, no need already. It's all in my head. I don't need to circle. Sorry. Thank you, Rubox. Thank. So you see, at the end of the day, he decided to not to circle everything. He's already memorized inside. Because for the past 1 year and sometimes 2 years, some of my students from P5 to Set4, so he have been so-called forced by me to do it until he's drilled inside. So he decided not to. It's just by one look, this is my master. I'm going to talk about QQ, OQ, RQ, LQ, SQ. Pop, I know straight away do. So what Q is this? Okay. Underline expression. So what does the underline expression? So there's a combination. It can be a FQ plus QQ. It can be a IQ plus OQ. It can be a IQ, FQ, and QQ. So there's 3. Okay. Sometimes it's not necessary, must be 1. Let's move on to number 4. Take away. Why does it take a lot of skills and speed to capture good pictures of snow? So why does? So circle the why, please.
Yeah, you can just move it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But the rest not very good. Sorry. So thanks. Who is that? Vicky. So why? So why is the reason? Write down why. So why does it takes a lot of skill? So is it IQ inferring, or is it a factual one that is straightforward that you need to copy from the passage? And then what you mean by speed? So which paragraph are we talking about? So the keyword is good pictures. All right. So next one, what kinds of weather conditions protect a snowflake from damage? So what kind? Remember, I told you what means you have a combination of the reasons plus the method. So this one is even though it's a 1 mark, it's a very tricky questions. So you have to spend a bit of time, go through that particular paragraph. But this thing is that this question is that it did not mention which paragraph. So which paragraph should you think you should look at it? Okay. So but here since already tell you it's paragraph 2, and then here line 8 to 10. So most likely these questions should be after 10. I say most likely, not necessary, because you know why? I told you before. Hey, Hao Xian, take away the line.
Okay.
Thanks. So thank you. So I told you before. Hao Xian, bracket for me. Here.
Bracket okay, wait. The bracket needs some time because.
Quick. Here, all the way to each winter. Okay.
Then all the way to eat what?
Each.
You moved.
Okay, go.
Winter.
Here, bracket here. My mouse is here, right? Bracket here to winter.
Bracket there to winter.
Can you use red color? Bracket it so difficult. Okay, next sentence will be his mother managed to buy all the way to Snowflake. Then when he was 17, he asked his father for photo micrograph camera that would take pictures of magnified flakes here. And then Wilson developed a technique that works well. So bracket here. So develop a technique. What techniques? So this technique we'll talk about here. First, then which cap to see. So this question is like a so. We use a technique then, and then how.
So can I just highlight because
okay, it's okay.
Reason doesn't give you.
Don't worry, I move on because of time constraint. All right, so because I'm going out later also, as you can see. Now let's go to question number 1. Okay, where's my question? Was it here just now? What kind of word? Okay, explain in your own words, you see? Oh, straight away when you see that in your own words, no need to say already. Uncle told me it's OQ. So I have to use OQ. So OQ means you must definitely change the words. Okay, thank you. What brought about a sudden demand for Wilson photograph? So a sudden demand. So the word sudden, what does a sudden means? Immediate. What is the demand? Immediate needs, immediate wants. So this is where you're going to test yourself on that, okay? So it's OQ. Thank you, Hao Xuan. Really good. Yes. Definitely you have to underline in your own words. This is to remind you. It already tell you this and you underline this means the whole, this is 2 marks. So you have to give 2 reasons. Sudden demands of Wilson photographs in your brought about. By right, this should be also to underline. Brought about. Explain. So you have to show the step by step. Thank you. Take away. Now this is called, I call Peter. Okay, P-E-T-E-R. What is the purpose? Explain with example and you have to, the tone itself. And whether this one is reliable or this one is reliable or not. So take photograph of snowflakes, provide Wilson with much joy. Is it reliable? Is it true what the passage is talking about? This is for Express and NA students. IP will not see these 2 lovely children at all. Unless there's a change. I don't think so, right? Fiona and Ziyue, is it true? Sorry if I don't mind, I close my eyes a bit because suddenly it's very tired. Is it true, Fiona? Are you there?
I'm here.
Fiona, you're not Fiona, my dear.
Okay.
Fiona, are you there? Is Fiona in?
Yeah.
Is Fiona in?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah, Fiona, that day, halfway through you lock out. Is it because of lagging?
Oh no, because like wait.
What happened?
No,
because that day I want to talk to you, then suddenly everyone was in, you were out. I'm so sorry. I thought you angry with Uncle Raymond, you leave me. I thought I said something wrong. No.
I don't think I had. Wait.
Remember last week, I haven't finished totally complete my lesson. Then it's only locked off. I asked my colleague what happened. Is it lagging?
No, I don't have any more computer time. And then like my father was in the shower.
Oh, your father restrict you your viewing time, is it? Is that what you say? I can't hear you. Huh?
I only have. Oh wait.
Restricted. Okay.
Yeah, restricted. Uncle Raymond.
没问题，小事。
Uncle Raymond.
Yes. So
are
you
you sure you're good at English?
Wow, why?
Because I'm gonna test you a word. If you say it's a real word or fake word, it means I'll test you.
Okay, later. Okay, so let's go through. Okay, nobody is perfect in everything. So sorry, to be very frank with you. Not even the HOD of English or HOD of science. We are always learning, learn and relearn, unlearn. Okay, so when you see this one, Peter, whether is it true or Wilson works have not only brought him joy but benefit others too. So which one do you think is reliable? So I call it Peter, P-E-R, okay? Seriously, it's called P. Take note now for those students. Okay, there's a reason. P stands what is the purpose that Amy is saying this. Then you have to explain what you say. Then you have to quote the evidence, the tone. Is the tone happy or sad? Is this tone sarcastic or is this tone praising? And is it reliable? What Carl is talking about it? Okay, so this is in another formula used for this purpose only. Express and NA student, please take note. Thank you. Then what is one reason that Carl can give to explain this position with reference to paragraph 8? So now you know there's time limit, so I have to speak a bit faster. Because yeah, it's true. My nephew also played game halfway through with my son. The father just cut off the viewing time, things like that. Okay, it's nothing wrong, but sometimes this is how it works in different family. What is one reason that Carl can give to explain his position with reference to? Okay, so when you see reference, most likely you have to need, in my opinion, I may be wrong. I purposely say that, but of course not. And what cue? So you need inference, right? Reference,
IQ.
Then IQ 讲了 inference questions and factual question in what queue?
Question.
Is it OQ? Definitely cannot be QQ, right? QQ means you have to code what? Or is it using VQ, vocab? Or is it going to use language? You get what I mean? So this you need a lot of practice on that, okay? I expect you guys to complete the answer if possible. Okay, now next one. Use your own words as far as possible. You see, own words as far as possible. Summarize the step involved in Wilson's success techniques in capturing beautiful photograph of snowflakes. Use only information from paragraph 4 to 5 only. My goodness, 4 to 5 is only just like that, no? These two paragraphs only. These two paragraphs. I think it's quite a lot, right? Now with these two paragraphs, you have to use your SQ, your summary question. So that's why you saw just on the ASS, DRC, AZAR, and the rapids given by Uncle Raymond's. Okay, so this is, okay.
I don't think I do summary question yet.
No, never mind, just practice it, it's okay. Never mind. Don't worry.
It's homework.
This is supposed to be homework, don't worry. Let me finish.
Okay.
Don't worry, your summary must be in continuous writing, not note form. It must not be longer than 80 words, not counting the words given. So all this not counted in the 80 words. So IP students, sometimes you will be given this like that. It's definitely not counted. This is just to give you a head start of how you're going to do your summary writing. Whether you express a whole class here, if you forget to write the number of words, good luck to you. You have to count. And literally, seriously, physically, you have to count every single word. I heard in Cambridge, I may be wrong, I may not be correct. I heard in Cambridge in the O-level, there are people who really pay to count every single word for summary. How true it is, I don't know. I don't want to take a gamble. I'd rather count every single word. Okay, now the answer has been covered, so don't worry about that. Let's move on to your summary. So Ricky, let's look at this one. So this is this one, the answer is here. So here, so this is a summary. See, to capture, okay, but of course, Uncle Raymond wrote in point form lah. Okay, caught some flakes by holding, brought the tray into his workroom, holding his breath and wearing. See, these are all the very long sentences. Okay, but whether all these contribute to 80 words or not, it's 144 words. You see that here? Okay, so this is just for teacher marking. So you have to summarize, cut some flake by holding a black wooden tray. That's it, maybe. Or how do you summarize this sentence into 10 words? So for IP student, let's say yours is 100 words or 120 words. Of course, you got more privilege to add in a few more words. But doesn't mean words given with you for more, it will be benefit. And sometimes you need more ideas and more points. So here we got 11 points here. So as long as you can cover 8 points, you are safe. Because these 80 words consist of 8 points. So the mark is 15 marks. Let me see, is it here? Sorry, let's go back to the answer sheet here, the questions here. Did you mention 15 marks here? Oh, never mentioned here. Oh my goodness, how come we never mentioned it? It's supposed to be 15 marks. Okay, yeah, here, correct, sorry, 50 marks, yes. So 8 marks for 8 points and 7 marks for language use. Okay, so for a quick one, I take away for this one here. That was the last week questions, right? Okay, Liang Ning, you did the questions, but you did halfway. I cannot mark because of, remember the flow chart.
Omitting error.
No, flow chart. Remember the flow chart. If you cannot do that, do like this. Okay. So I really give away the answer already. I
didn't see.
I already give away the answer, but you don't need to do the flow chart. My advice to all the students, if possible, write on the foolscap paper, or if you want, you can type on the words and then send it to me. But don't type inside here. If you want to type inside here, do it like this. Okay, like this, answer. Okay, then you type your answer. You see, they were made from the branches of a particular tree, like this tree. Then, and the bud was worm. Okay, so this one, a part of this is definitely a quote. So it's QQ here. In what ways will this stick special? So you have to use your IQ already, inference questions, as well as your FQ. Now, do you know that, realize that, I'm not sure whether your teacher teach you, I usually teach my students about this. So every time when you see this, these are like they are twins. When you have fracture, you need to infer something, okay? And QQ and OQ might be sometimes a bit confusing because QQ you quote from there is exactly. OQ is you need the code, then you convert in your own languages. So to me, VQ and LQ is like they are brothers. Brothers are not twins. Okay, because vocab and language sometimes also play along with words, and then you have to change it and then use it in the correct manner. So this one, how can we tell that these Amoy children were excited about playing this? So what Q is this? So with the word how is to tell you the method. So when you need method, you need to infer IQ, as well you need some fracture. So now you understand why. So with these two, they help you to further probe in, understand, right? Liang Ling, take note now, in case, okay, your summary, Dongzhe also, Tian An, and can I say, in case I miss out any, Zixuan, Tian An, Ziyue, and Zixuan, Tian An, Tian Xiang, Jeffrey, Eric, okay, all of you, and who else I missed? Hao Xuan, yes, and who else? Liang Ling, you know, I mentioned already, okay. Who else I have not mentioned?
Yeah.
Dongzhe, yes, Dongzhe and Zixuan. Take note now. So from now on, please, whatever comprehension skills, always bring out your 7th friend. If the last friend no summary, then you are safe. Use the 6th friend. Okay, every question you think, hey, wait, is this an IQ question? Infer. So if I need to infer, I need to look at certain words. Wait, is this a fracture? If fracture means I can copy certain part of the answer there, but do I need to modify now? The question say QOQ, right? Old question. Therefore, I have to change it to another words. If this is a vocab questions, what should I do? So something like that. Vocab question will be something like that, lor.
Wait, is Uncle Raymond okay?
I'm okay. Why? I speak very fast, right? Because I don't want anyone to miss out this one because it's super important. Seriously, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness, where is my answer? Like this one here. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I like this one, you see? These are VQ, vocab. So this is a flow chart. Now you realize this one here, is this disappointment? Just a quick one, the last one. Where's my lesson 6? Look at lesson 6 here. Is it the paragraph one? Is it the wait. Okay. See? Paragraph 8, they say disappointment, right? Which word tell you is disappointment? With a voice of academic sense a chant loud and clear. She watched the other children as the stick moved from one to another. Soon the stick was passed to a young boy, Kimo, who dropped the stick and sadly left the circle. See, sadly. So is this sadly tells you, or is it with a voice of this one tells you loud and clear?
Sadly.
You get an idea? So this is VQ.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Thank you. That's one. So next one, is it under what? So paragraph 9, is it under excitement? Give me a minute. Is it under excitement? I have to check.
I thought I lagged.
Enthusiasm. No. The second one is about enthusiasm. Number 9 is it? The number 9 is enthusiasm. So I really tell you guys. I told you now. I told you the first sentence of each paragraph is super duper. Ulana knew Kimo would drop the stick. He usually did. So does this sentence tell you is it enthusiasm? No, but this sentence tells you that he was not as skilled as the other children, and he was often the first child to leave the game. They say, hey, you useless, go away, Kimo, go away. But still, Kimo was eager. The word eager tells you to play again always when a new game started. So this one actually tell you, even though he dropped the stick, even though he was the first one to leave the game, he still and will very keen and very enthusiastic about to play the game. Regardless of how you laugh at me, I will do my best for that. Okay? Okay. Kid you not, to be honest, that I have not seen, I'm sorry, because today I did not go in and look at the Google Classroom in the afternoon. Usually I will do that, but because this afternoon I have to bring my mommy to polyclinic to check her brain, dementia, and later I have to bring my mommy for a haircut. So ding dong here, and then I went for my early dinner to start my lesson. I apologize if some of you have already sent in your homework to me. I have not checked through. So with the passage B and C, these two passages, hopefully you can do this as homework and complete it. Two choice for you, okay? One is to complete everything and then Google Classroom to me, okay? I can mark. If I find the answer is no good, I will leave it blank. And then next lesson, we will go through the passage one by one with every one of you. Now, be honest. Okay, you don't need to reply me, okay? Be honest. Don't need to reply me. Just be honest. Oh, I keep repeating. So sorry. Be honest to me that if you did not do this, comprehension, because yesterday or was it this morning, I already advised my colleague to inform all of you to complete at least one of the passage so that I can go through. And then anyway, if you go through it, now you know there's 7Q, your 7th friend, about the VQ, QQ, IQ, FQ, and SQ. Okay, so now you know which Q to use. You can now seriously sit down. Please, when you do comprehensions, mind you, I'm very serious. Don't do halfway, read your passage halfway. 慢途而废, okay? 前功尽弃, that means you waste your efforts and then suddenly go and do something and come back again. Never. When you read your passage, please spend that 1 hour seriously and disciplinarily and productively read through the passage and do the essay. If you're not going to do that, good luck to you. When you come to the exam, it's a 1 hour, near to 2 hours paper. You're going to sit there. And for IP student, if I'm not mistaken, it's 2 hour paper. You're going to sit there and read. Okay, this is just only the tip of the iceberg for IP student, because after your summary, you got to do a reflections of what this passage is about. And if I'm not mistaken, the set 3 and 4, they are going to write about 200 to 300 words for that. So all in all, it might be a 2 hours plus paper for the IP student. Like it or not, this is what you are. I think it's a worthwhile sacrifice and the disciplines to get you to the top level in the real world society. So as fresh student and NA, stop complaining. This is just only a very simple one. The summary is only 80 words. Okay, just do it. And roughly, I really show you some of the answer. And you must be kind to yourself and really do justice to you. It's no point I tell you, explain to you, go through the lesson, and you're not going to do it. At the end of the day, okay, you guys are taking exam, not me. Okay, if you guys are going to disappoint your parents, not me. You guys are going to please your parents at the end of the year to get the bursary and the Eagle Awards, not me. My job is to give you the best tools to carve out the best answer. And you are the one with the craft master and the craftsman to craft the best answer for yourself, for your life, for your future. So guys, leave it. By next lesson, if I don't see any answer in the Google Classroom, or when I go through the answer and you are not doing, my job is not to come here and scold you and reprimand you and ask you to get out of my online class. No, I will still continue at it. Okay, right? So, yeah.
Later we do the comprehension. Do you have to label like SQ, QQ, all those?
Well done. That was the later I want to say. Thank you, Ricky. You jumped the gun, which is a good one. My advice is, your own practice, do that. Please do that. Well, good question. Very good question. But I talk very softly. Please don't do this in your school exam paper. But if you do it, use your pencil to write beside it. Then at the end of the day, you're going to erase off. My question is, do you have the time to really erase off? Wait, is Fiona inside?
Bruh.
Is Fiona inside?
Yeah, why?
Is Fiona inside?
Yes.
This is Hao Xuan, please.
Hello.
Yes, Fiona is inside.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
She's inside.
Yeah, I saw the cartoon, very cute. Okay, sorry. So take note now, girls and boys. So when you're doing your school exam paper or test paper, it's good to have this habit to write it down. But later when you submit the paper, unless the paper you can take home, the question paper can take home, then it's fine. But if you have to submit the question paper together with the answer paper, then I don't know lah. Because the Express and the NA student, I'm going to teach you editing soon. So how to do it. So I don't know what to say. So be careful lah. Because if you're going to do that, write it, and then you're going to erase off during your test time, it's quite a waste of time. So I leave it to you. So if you want to leave it as it is, and if your teacher say why you're doing this, you say it's for my own reference. Okay, some teacher will know what it means because some of them have been taught in this manner. Then they know, and which is good. Sometimes the teacher will know that these students pay attention. This student know when to identify what kind of questions, what kind of criteria, what kind of purpose to do, which is good. Then the teacher will mark with, not say caution, with to know that I'm marking a very intelligent student's answer. Wow. I think this is what you want. This is what you want to show to your parents. You are an intelligent child. You guys are much more intelligent than your parents. This is what we as parents want. We want you guys to be more intelligent than us. True. All right. So guys, I'm so sorry to take up so much time. I'm going to go out and buy my lo hei for my family. So without further ado, let me off this